Archangel Michael has stepped forward and the scales of the universe have just tipped in a way that has never happened before in the history of your soul. You are feeling something strange right now, aren't you? A lightness in your chest that feels like anxiety but is actually the loosening of chains you did not even know were wrapped around your ankles. Listen to me closely because we do not have much time before the clock hits the high hour. Your personal gravity is failing. The heavy laws of this earth that have kept you stuck in the same cycle of debt and loneliness and almost but not quite success are dissolving. At noon today, the spiritual physics of your life will invert. You are going to float away from the misery that has been your address for too long. I know you. I know that you are the one who always holds the door for others but feels like every door is slammed in your face when you try to walk through. I see the way you sit in your car for 10 minutes after you park, just staring at the steering wheel, taking deep breaths because the weight of walking into your own house feels like carrying a mountain. You smile at the cashier and you ask your friends how they are doing, but inside you are screaming a silent scream that no one hears. You feel like an actor in a movie where everyone else got the script except you. You have been waiting for a permission slip to be happy. You have been waiting for someone to tell you that you did a good job. But the silence has been deafening. That silence ends right now. The heaviness you feel in your legs, that exhaustion that sleep does not fix, is not because you are tired. It is because the gravity of your old life is fighting to keep you down. It knows you are about to lift off. Archangel Michael has drawn his sword and he has cut the tether. This is why things have been so chaotic for you in the last 3 days. The arguments that came out of nowhere. The unexpected bill that hit your account. The sudden feeling of panic in the middle of the night. That was the enemy trying to add weight to your pockets because he sees you starting to float. Do not fear the shaking. The shaking happens right before the rocket launches. You have felt like an outsider in your own family for years. You sit at the table and you eat the food but you feel like a ghost. They speak a language of comfort and you speak a language of survival. That is because your spirit is not made of the same heavy earth as theirs. You were designed to fly, and they were designed to stay. This is not an insult to them, but it is a truth for you. You have tried to make yourself heavy to fit in. You have dimmed your light so it would not hurt their eyes. You have eaten the bread of sorrow just to be polite. God is saying enough. The gravity is gone. By noon today, a specific shift is going to happen. You will receive a sign that the tether is cut. It might be a phone call from a number you do not recognize, bringing news of a cancellation that favors you. It might be a sudden deposit that clears a debt you thought would follow you for years. It might just be a feeling, a sudden rush of wind in a closed room, telling you that the ceiling has been removed from your potential. But you must be ready to let go. If you hold on to the furniture of your past when the gravity fails, you will be torn apart. You must let go. Like this video if you believe that God is stronger than the gravity of your past. Press the button now to signal to the angels that you are ready to ascend. Do not just watch. Act. Your interaction is the yes that the universe is waiting for. There is an antagonist in this story, and it is not a person with a name you know. It is a force. Let us call it the anchor. The anchor has been working against you since you were 7 years old. Think back. Do you remember a specific toy you lost? Or a friend who moved away without saying goodbye? A moment where you felt a sharp, stinging loss that made no sense? That was the anchor testing its weight on you. It wanted to see how much sadness you could carry. And because you are strong, you carried it. You carried it so well that the anchor added more. It added a teacher who didn't believe in you. It added a partner who made you feel small. It added a boss who stole your ideas. The anchor is terrified right now. It knows that Archangel Michael is standing directly behind you. The anchor is trying to pull you down with memories of your mistakes. It is whispering in your ear right now, telling you that you are not qualified for this blessing. It is reminding you of that thing you did 3 years ago, that secret shame you keep hidden in the back of your mind. It is saying, you cannot float. You are dirty. You are heavy with sin. That is a lie. The anchor is lying because it is losing your grip. The urgency is real because the anchor is about to try one last desperate move to keep you on the ground. It usually happens around 11:30 a.m. A sudden wave of depression. A text message from a toxic person. A car trouble. Do not let it work. This injustice has gone on long enough. You have watched people with half your talent and none of your heart succeed while you struggle to pay for gas. You have watched people who lie and cheat get promoted while you stay in the shadows doing the real work. You have asked God, when is it my turn? You have cried into your pillow until it was wet and cold. You have wondered if maybe you are cursed. You are not cursed. You are just heavy with gold, and the world does not know how to handle your value. But gold does not float unless a divine hand lifts it. That hand is here. The timeline is short. You cannot wait until next week to claim this. The portal that Michael has opened is closing at sundown. The energy is peaking at noon. If you miss this window, the anchor will reset its hooks and you will have to wait another 7 years for this alignment. Do you have 7 years to waste? Look at your face in the mirror. You have aged, not from years, but from worry. You cannot afford another 7 years of this gravity. You need to float today. Here is how the reversal happens. It is already in motion. The anchor is being exposed. That person who has been secretly working against you. The one who smiles to your face but talks behind your back. They are about to slip up. They are going to send a text meant for someone else to you. Or they are going to accidentally reveal a document they were hiding. God is going to force them to show their hand. You do not need to fight them. You just need to float. When gravity fails, the heavy things stay down. Your enemies are heavy. They are full of jealousy and spite. That stuff is like lead. When you start to rise at noon, they will not be able to follow you. You will look down and see them getting smaller and smaller until they are just specks of dust. You need to do a simple thing to prepare for the lift. Go to the window. Look at the sky. Find the brightest part of the clouds or the sun. Hold your hand up against the light. Close your eyes. Feel the warmth on your palm. Say this quietly: I release the weight. I accept the lift. Do it now. If you are in a room without windows, imagine the sun. The sun is the command center of this gravity shift. Archangel Michael is using the solar winds to break the chains. The reversal is tied to the clock. As the minute hand moves closer to the 12, you might feel dizzy. You might feel a tingling in your feet. This is good. It means your spirit is detaching from the disappointment of the last decade. The job you didn't get? It was an anchor. The relationship that failed? It was a chain. The house you lost? It was a cage. God allowed them to fall away so you could be light enough for this moment. Wait. Pause this video if you have to. What I was about to say is wrong. There is something else. A more urgent truth that I am being shown right now, just for those of you who have made it to this exact moment. I was going to tell you about the noon lift, but the Spirit is stopping me. There is a glitch in the plan. A good glitch. Look at your hands right now. Just look at them. The lines on your palms. They tell a story of struggle, yes, but they were also shaped to receive a blessing that was stolen from you. You are about to take it back. Focus on the smallest finger of your left hand. Do you see the line that runs under it? That is not just skin. That is a timeline marker. I spoke of the gravity failing at noon. But Archangel Michael is showing me something hidden. A secret within the secret. The gravity isn't just failing for you. It is reversing for your enemies. I see a specific document. It looks like a contract or a will or an agreement that was signed in haste. You felt pressured when you signed it, or maybe you never saw it at all. It involves a sum of money that was rightfully yours but was diverted into a hidden account. The person who did this thinks the paper trail is gone. They burned the edges, but they didn't burn the center. There is a digital footprint they forgot to erase. A ghost file on a computer server that hasn't been turned on in 4 years. But someone is about to turn it on. Today. In the next 3 hours. This is the secret source of your power. The gravity failing isn't just about you feeling better. It is about the heavy truth crashing down on the heads of those who stole from you. The lawyer, or the manager, or the family member who handled the estate, they left out one detail. A small, sealed addendum that they thought was lost. It contains a clause about survivors' rights. You are the survivor. The one who created this injustice believes the addendum was destroyed. They will soon learn it exists, and they will move to block you. You have until sunrise tomorrow, before the banks open on Monday morning, to act on this divine knowledge. The enemy is scrambling. I see a phone call being made in a panic right now. They felt the shift in the atmosphere too. They know you are waking up. They are trying to put the gravity back on you. They are trying to send a distraction to make you look away from this truth. Do not look away. This changes everything. The stakes just went up. It is not just about emotional freedom anymore. It is about restitution. Sevenfold restitution. The Bible says that when the thief is caught, he must pay back 7 times what he stole. If they stole your peace, they owe you 7 lifetimes of joy. If they stole your money, they owe you wealth that your grandchildren will spend. The gravity is failing so that the restitution can flow up to you. Imagine a waterfall, but going upwards. That is what is happening at noon. A waterfall of blessings flowing up from the earth where it was buried, straight into your hands. You must claim this secret. You must activate the claim. Type, "The source is mine," to activate this divine claim with the universe. Do not hesitate. The more people who type it, the stronger the signal becomes. It creates a net of faith that catches the blessing before it floats away. Type, "The source is mine," right now. This new knowledge means you have to be even more careful. Do not tell anyone about this video yet. Do not tell your friends. Do not tell your spouse. Not yet. Some of them are unknowingly acting as weights for the anchor. They will try to talk you out of it. They will say, "Oh, that's just a coincidence." Or, "You shouldn't get your hopes up." They are stealing your helium. Keep your mouth shut and your eyes open. Watch the clock. Watch your phone. Watch the mail. When the gravity fails, you will feel a separation. It might feel like you are losing control. That is okay. You are supposed to lose control. You have been trying to control everything for too long. You have been the manager of your own misery. Let God be the manager of your miracle. Let Archangel Michael take the wheel. Let me tell you about someone who listened. Just this past Tuesday, a woman named Brenda from a small town in Ohio sat where you are sitting. She felt the same heaviness. She had a brother who had taken the family inheritance and left her with nothing but debts. She felt invisible. She watched a video like this and she heard the instruction about the secret addendum. She felt silly, but she went to the old box of papers in her attic that she hadn't touched in 10 years. She was looking for a specific blue envelope. She didn't find it at first. She almost gave up. But then she remembered the imminent timeline. She knew she had to find it before noon. She shook the box upside down. Stuck between the cardboard flaps was a thin, yellowed piece of paper. It wasn't a will. It was a bond. A savings bond purchased in her name 30 years ago that had matured to a value she could not believe. Her brother didn't know it existed. The bank confirmed the balance yesterday morning. She typed, "The source is mine, just like you are doing." Now she is free. Do you understand? It is your turn now. The gravity is failing in Ohio. It is failing in Texas. It is failing in California. It is failing in Florida. The map of the world is lighting up with people who are floating away from their struggles. You are the next dot on the map. But you have to accept the lack of gravity. You have to stop holding onto the ground. The scrollers will miss this. They swiped past this video 3 minutes ago. They are still heavy. They are still walking in the mud of their own doubts. They are stuck in the old earth. You are stepping into the new earth. In the new earth, things come to you easily. In the new earth, you do not chase, you attract. In the new earth, gravity works in reverse. Success falls up. Health falls up. Love falls up. It all falls up into your lap. But listen to the wind. Do you hear it? It is picking up speed. The window is narrowing. The enemy is trying to patch the hole in the gravity field. He is trying to fix the leak. You have to slip through the crack before he seals it. This is why you feel the urgency in your chest. It is your soul's alarm clock ringing. Wake up. I see a specific number. 1212. When you see 1212 on the clock today, that is the moment of total release. If you are asleep, set an alarm. If you are at work, go to the bathroom. Take that minute to breathe. In that minute, the transfer happens. The ownership of your life transfers from the anchor back to you. Do not let the simplicity of this fool you. Naaman in the Bible almost missed his healing because the prophet told him to do a simple thing: wash in a dirty river. He wanted a big show. He wanted fireworks. But the miracle was in the obedience. The miracle was in the water. Your miracle is in the belief. It is in the floating. You have been carrying the weight of a broken heart for so long that you have forgotten what it feels like to be whole. You think the pain is part of your personality now. It is not. It is just a heavy coat you forgot to take off. Archangel Michael is unzipping the coat. Step out of it. Leave it on the floor. Share this video with 3 people who you know are heavy. Do not share it with the doubters. Share it with the ones who are hurting. The ones who need to float. When you share this, you create a chain of light. You help break their gravity too. And when you help someone else float, God adds another balloon to your lift. It is the law of the kingdom. You will loop this video. You need to. The first time you heard it, your brain was fighting it. Your logic was trying to find holes. But now that you know the secret, go back to the start. Listen again with your spirit, not your mind. Something you missed will strike you the second time. A specific word I said will unlock a memory you need. Go back. Listen. Type Amen to seal this prophecy. Do not scroll until you have typed it. It is the signature on your new contract. It is the stamp on your passport to the high places. The scrollers are gone. It is just us now. The chosen ones. The floaters. We are leaving the ground. Can you feel it? Your feet are tingling. Your heart is beating faster. That is the altitude climbing. Do not look down. Looking down is for the people who are staying behind. Look up. Look at the sun. Look at the promise. Archangel Michael is guarding your ascent. The demons of doubt cannot reach you at this altitude. They can only yell from the ground. Let them yell. You are going to places they cannot go. You are going to a land where the only gravity is the pull of God's love. Go back to the start. The secret is deeper than you think. The instructions are encoded in the rhythm of my voice. Listen again. Float. Amen.